Hello! Now in today's video I'm going to be looking at the progress of the seeds that were sown for the tomato grow along, and I'm also going to be asking a question. Flowers, leave them on or cut them off? I'm Gang Gang. Welcome to the channel. Gang Gang and Peanut, two peas in a pod. Now the seeds for these seedlings were sown on the 1st of March and we're now on the 30th of March, which is also the day when the clocks change. So later on this evening we should have more daylight. Woo! And that'll enable us to do more in the evening. Anyway, these are the seedlings and I'm quite pleased with them. Most of them have come up, some only one, and I sowed 3 seeds. Some have 2 and some have 3. Apart from one, and I'm sure you can guess which one that is. Yep, it's the accordion cherry. And again, it hasn't germinated. However, one of my subscribers, Sharon, she had some seeds. She has successfully germinated an accordion cherry, and she's very kindly offered to send me an accordion cherry plant. So Sharon, thank you very, very much. Now, as you can see, one of them, and I'm going to have to hold this up, is very, very leggy. Or at least it appears to be leggy. Which is strange really, because it was under the lights in the propagator. And it's the Dirty Curtie. I also have some plants from seeds that I sowed in January, and I'll show you the Dirty Curtie because it appears that it may well be a trait of the plant that they are a long plant, because the plant that's more mature looks exactly the same. Interesting. Anyway, these will need to be potted up, and I'll pot them up the same way that I usually do. I'll use a mix of 2 parts sifted compost, 1 part vermiculite, and I'll put them into some bigger pots, and the ones that are a little bit appearing to be leggy, I'll just plant them in a bit deeper, and hopefully they should survive and thrive and grow on to be good, strong tomato plants. So let me show you the ones that I sowed back in January. So these are the plants that have grown from the seeds that were sown back in January. Let me just check. It was the 25th of January. So these are 5, maybe 6 weeks older than the seedlings I just showed you. And the Dirty Curtie seedling, the little one that appeared to be very stretched and leggy, this is a Dirty Curtie, obviously that's 6 weeks older. And I think it may be a trait of the plant. If you can see that, that plant looks very stretched, very long. I've even had to support it with a stake and a plant ring. But it looks perfectly healthy. It looks actually a great plant. And I think maybe that's a trait of the plant, that they are quite tall. I don't know, I've never grown a Dirty Curtie before, because all of these are new varieties to me, and therefore the Tasty Tomato Grow Along 25. But I'm quite pleased with it. Now also, what I'm finding is some of these plants, this is an Eagle Smiley, are starting to come into flower, if we can see that. There's some flowers on that one. And also, there are flowers appearing on this one. Now, the question is, do we leave the flowers on or do we take the flowers off? Let's have a look at that, shall we? Now, flowers. What do we do about them? Do we leave them on or do we cut them off? Now I think it all comes down to energy management within the plant. That sounds technical, doesn't it? So the plant puts its energy into growing, and now the flowers are appearing. Some of that energy is being diverted because it's going to go into making the fruit, which is great because I'll get some early fruit. However, that may affect how strong and how large the plant gets later on. On the other hand, if I cut these flowers off, I'll get the fruit a bit later, but I may end up with a stronger plant ultimately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an experiment. Because I have two of each plant, one of them I'm going to remove the flowers early and see if it produces a better plant, less fruit, but maybe a better quality. And the other one, well, I'm going to leave the flowers on and I'm going to enjoy the tomatoes much earlier. And what I'll probably do is the plant that I leave the flowers on, I won't allow it to grow to its full size. I'll probably cut out the growing point or the growing tip. Once it's set 4 trusses of flowers, I'll enjoy fruit much earlier, but I'll have less of it. And I hope that makes sense. Now also with the flowers, if we look at this plant here, we can see that the flowers are quite small, quite dainty. Now that tells me that the fruits that appear on this plant a bit later on are going to be quite small. If I compare that to this is a great Scot. If you can see the flower on this one, it's much larger. Now usually when that flower is much larger, the fruit will be much larger. So, not always, but it appears that this one is the Great Scot, and this one with the dainty flowers is the Poppy's Pink. They're going to be 2 entirely different fruits. So I've now moved out of the greenhouse because it's getting pretty warm in there. It's 30+ degrees, mainly because I've still got the bubble wrap on, but that will be coming off in the next week or 2. But I'm in the garden, it's much cooler, it's a gorgeous day, so why not? Now, talking about flowers, it's not only the flowers that are on the tomato plant, but it's also about marigolds. And I've sown these marigolds back in early Feb, and they are now coming on, and they're quite strong. And the reason I have the marigolds, they are an excellent companion plant for tomatoes. I always put these around the bottom of the tomato plants because it helps to keep away some pests. So if you haven't sown some already, get some marigolds sown. So there we are, that's an update on the tomatoes that I'm growing this year for the Tastiest Tomato Grow Along 25. The seedlings are through, the bigger plants are setting flower, and I have some marigolds that are ready to help me protect them from the pests. Now, remember, what I do is not necessarily the right way. It's just my way, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So, if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, or leave a comment, or consider clicking the subscribe button. We'd love to have you come along and join us and see what we get up to. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm Gang Gang. Thank you very, very much for watching. This is Gang Gang and Peanut, 2 peas in a pod. And as ever, until next time, take care. Bye.